the importance of great mental and physical health in running an estate agency. Jonathan, you are an estate agent from South Wales, very well known in the industry because of your use of video in social media. You've got 5 branches, very successful in South Wales. You've always professed to be, physically, you go running and things like that, and you are also into mental health because you do your bit with agents together and you're big on that. Why is it so important to you? I know you should say it's obvious, but it's particularly important to you. So talk to me.
Yeah, for me, I believe that being a business owner is incredibly isolating. You spend a lot of time on your own.
It's lonely, isn't it?
It is. Most of my day spent in the car, in between appointments, on the phone. I'm always surrounded by people and speaking to people, but it is incredibly lonely. So what I found is that the only way that I am happy and productive is that if I have a challenge. And that was brought to my attention by my partner. She said to me that I'm the world's worst when I've got nothing to train for. Work can be going fantastically well, great home, everything's going fantastic, but I'm irritable.
You almost need a little goal.
Always need a goal. And it's usually a really big, silly challenge, like climbing Kilimanjaro or cycling.
Yeah, you've done John O'Groats to Land's End, haven't you? And cycle round bloody Wales.
Yeah.
There you go. But if that's what's your one on at the moment?
Actually, I haven't got one yet.
There you go.
So which is why I'm twitchy and irritable and ready to go. But no, for me, like my day starts and I'm in the middle of doing a day in the life of video at the minute. But it's getting up at 5:30.
Okay.
I'll have a coffee. I'll check my emails because I am habitually drawn to my phone in the mornings to get started. And I've got to prize myself away from that to go and train. So I will have an hour to myself that I will try and get into the gym, go for a run, whatever it might be, in order to put my mindset ready. It's that little hour to myself.
That me time.
Me time. But it's also incredibly high tempo. So it doesn't allow me to drift back into what's happening in work or what's going to be going on. I love swimming, I love cycling because I can't have my phone. I love playing golf, but I don't because I can have my phone on me for 5 hours, which will then end up ruining my day because I've dealt with work or taken a problem. So for my hour, it's high intensity, something to set me off right. And then from there, it's usually breakfast and start my working day. And I'm in a much better frame of mind because I've expelled that energy that I want to get into myself before I get on to work.
Okay, so the physical health helps your mental health.
100%. It's the physical, it sounds a little bit sadistic, but the suffering of the physicality of doing something sets me up ready for the day for me to be happy and healthy.
If you miss a day in the gym, are you like a bear with a sore head?
One day I can just about get away with it. I'm fortunate that my little boy keeps me busy and my partner keeps me on my toes and I'm okay. We're building a house at the minute, so that's taking a lot of time as well. But yeah, if I can't train for a few days or I'm out of my routine, that affects my mental health. And what I find is that I'm nowhere near as productive because I'm out of my routine and what makes me happy. I'm busy from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed. And I know if I don't manage to force that hour in for training, it does put me off kilter.
How do you, if you go on holiday, how do you switch off? Or do you just...
Training for me is my switch off. So we went to Mallorca recently. My partner was in bed. I'd get up, I'd run. By the time I came back, my little boy was awake. We'd go down to the pool, go for breakfast. We'd have a great time. But I still like to get that sense of achievement and accomplishment in early so that it sets my day up. When I went from training in the evenings to training in the morning, that was a huge difference in my mental health. I'm unflappable. Nothing knocks me out. I don't get worried. I don't get stressed.
Because you've expelled all that energy, mental and physical, in doing the reps and swimming.
Yeah, basically. I'll deal with any problem and nothing really does ruffle my feathers. I don't flap, I don't panic. Everything can be dealt with and fixed. But I know that's because I'm coming at it with a healthy and exhausted body, really. But yeah, it does definitely help.
Any final thoughts on this?
I would urge anybody that is struggling within running a business, that is feeling lost or is isolated, like I said, we spend a lot of time in the car on your own, is to don't sit in the house or sit in the office and panic or worry. If you are a person that suffers from anxiety or depression or anything like that in this industry, you've obviously got agents together is a great point for that. But sometimes getting up, getting outside, you know, some of the agents that I coach in there, the first thing that we talk about is getting up in the morning, standing outside, vitamin D on your skin, have a coffee or a glass of water, give yourself 15 minutes without your phone, put your mindset right, and just make that first step, whether it's a physical one for a run or a walk, join a gym, go see a friend. It's about doing something to set your mindset right for the day.
Thank you for your time today.
No problem.